Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcoming everyone. This is Arshna here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming all of you to this live stream. I hope you're all doing well and you can hear me loud and clear. So today we're going to be doing a reading for the twin flame dynamic to see the energy that is taking place in the lives of the divine masculine and in the lives of the divine feminine, and what is the dynamic between the divine masculine and the divine feminine in the twin flame dynamic. If you have met your twin or you are on a twin flame journey, you know that, but you're not in contact right now, you haven't met them, just see however this message resonates for you. Hi. Welcome, Tracy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's begin. I have all my decks ready here for us. You can set an intention to ask a question, to receive an answer from your guides. To the universe and supreme God, divine Father, divine Mother, we humbly ask for your guidance, your presence, your healing, and your protection. To the ascended masters and all beings of unconditional love and light, we humbly ask for your guidance, your presence, your healing, and your protection. To my highest self of my twin flame, to higher self of every viewer present here today and in all times to come, and their twin flame, I humbly ask for your presence and your guidance. I thank you for making me a clear channel today, for bringing forth the messages that are most healing, that bring light and clarity and love and abundance in the lives of all. Thank you, I thank you, I thank you, and in full faith. Hi, Kira. So let's first start by looking at what are the energies that are unfolding in the lives of the divine masculine. Let's look at some guidance messages first. What is the energy center that the divine masculines, the holders of the divine masculine energy in this twin flame dynamic, what are they working with, working through right now? Readings are always timeless, even though I may say at a certain month, but today I'm specifically saying it's just literally now. What is taking place now? Thank you. Spirituality, the crown chakra. So what I'm seeing here, that the divine masculines are really working with the spiritual realm. Perhaps they're going through situations and things that are unfolding in their life where they're needing a stronger connection to the divine, to have faith, to have hope, to make sense of what their life is. And perhaps some of the divine masculines are really now looking to spirituality rather than just in the physical realm. We'll see what else unfolds. What is the major theme that the divine masculines are integrating now? Thank you. The sun. That's beautiful. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. This is the sun card. And this is, this is a deck that only speaks of the majors, the major arcana, for those who are familiar with tarot, which is the major theme that's taking place. And the sun is a very yang, which is our masculine element. And in this case, we're looking at the holders of the divine masculine. So if you're the divine masculine watching, or you are the divine feminine watching for your divine masculine. So right now, what I'm sensing here for the divine masculine energy is that they're trying to find balance. They're trying to find their connection and their divine connection. Okay. So if you look at this person's doing like a little yoga pose. Okay. They're doing a tree pose where they're connecting their self with the divine self, right? And seeing and finding that balance. And the sun card speaks of abundance. The sun card speaks of having the strength, the courage, the resilience, the willpower to do things and to make shifts in their life. But this time around, it feels like, for those who are connecting with me at this time in the reading, is that the divine masculine, your divine masculine, is looking to create a balance in their life, and they're looking to spirituality to find and gain strength. Okay, so that's excellent. And I also do see a new cycle emerging for the divine masculine within himself. And when I say himself, it can be a she, it can be a he. It's not gender specific. So what I'm referring here is to the holder of the divine feminine, divine masculine energy. What are the divine masculines working through with this crown chakra and the sun? What is it? So they're opening up to healing. I do feel they're going through a healing at this time. What I'm also seeing is perhaps some of them are healing out. And when I'm saying healing out, it's a bit of a challenge. Is I feel I don't want to say issues, but they've had traumas with father figure. How they relate to power. Yes, another message, power, empowerment. So they're finding the balance in empowerment, because there is a heart chakra clearing that's taking place, and heart chakra resides above the solar plexus. So perhaps when they were growing up, perhaps when the divine masculines, you were growing up, there was this sense that you had to do things a certain way. You had to be a certain way. You were taught to be a man or to be a masculine, you can't show your emotions, or, you need to have a certain amount of money. You need to have a certain amount of status. You need to have, you need to be doing a certain things to be considered macho, to be considered masculine. That's what a man does. And when I'm saying man, please, this is not gender specific. It's just easier for me to refer it like that. So I do feel there's a healing that's taking place of that. They're trying to rebalance and recenter themselves. And that's why the word is divine masculine, not just masculines. You'll see a lot of that in the internet. You'll see a lot on YouTube, a lot of people talking and doing readings on the divine masculine. Are they referring to a masculine as in a man? Are they referring to just, and I don't want to say just any. Here I'm talking about the twin flame dynamic. You know in your soul that you're a twin flame, or you are on a twin flame journey. And when you're on a twin flame journey, then there is this desire. This is the soul imprint to bring the two aspects together in balance. It's not two halves. It's not that you were split up from someone and you're trying to find someone to complete you, to make you whole. No, you are whole within. Okay, you are whole within. And to find that balance again, of a give and take, of receptivity and of taking action, right? You know that you are a twin flame and on that twin flame journey. So when I'm referring to the divine masculine, it is to rise from what we call as a masculine to their divinity. So this is rising in their divinity, owning their divinity. And I have to say it like that owning the divinity. So the divine masculines are recognizing that they are divine beings. They are spiritual beings here on earth for a spiritual mission, for a spiritual understanding and the connection to all things. And a connection, we'll see how they are relating to the divine feminine energy or the divine feminines if they've connected with it. So they're learning to bring that part in balance. I'm seeing like a balancing, and I'm seeing like a lot of healing coming up in their heart chakra. And the heart chakra is right above the solar plexus, which is in the gut. So as they're finding and releasing holds, they're releasing limitations, they're releasing fears, they're releasing aggression. It's opening, the energy centers are clearing, and it's opening up the heart to receive, to share of love. And as that opens, there's a lot more divine energy that can flow in. Okay? That's beautiful. Beautiful, divine masculines. I want to take 3 messages from here, angels, to just get a feel for what is taking place in the divine masculine's life now. Thank you. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, I haven't seen anything here, and we got 4. I asked for 3 and we got 4. It's cool. I'll take it. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. We have the energy of the Fool, which is learning, which is completion, which is starting a cycle new. It is dreaming up and unburdening yourself from the past and starting all over again. That's a beautiful energy to be in. It is about taking a leap of faith. Leap of faith where? Again, back to the crown chakra. Coming back from the divine source, it's like you're just being reborn. I'm hearing reborn right now. Let's see. They're walking through a portal right now. There may be some endings that they're going through. I do know for the readings that I have been doing for the Divine Masculine Collective, individually, and I'll be posting the individual Divine Masculine reading tomorrow. I think tomorrow. I've already posted the Divine Feminine reading last week, I think. So I do feel from what I've been seeing in the Divine Masculine Collective is they've been going through a ladder tower, which is a lot of shift, a lot of change, a lot of some sudden, some brought on, some bringing in these enlightenments, these things. There's healing taking place, so they can rise into their divinity. So we can add that title next to the masculine. They're not just a masculine. They are divine masculines. What are they working with, working through? The first energy up is the Strength card, card number 11, and I'm seeing lots of 11s on my screen right now. So I am seeing in this particular deck, the Strength card is 11, and in other tarot, it's the Justice card. So I'll integrate both. What I am seeing is they're tapping into, again, inner strength, which is the sun's energy. I just talked about the solar plexus. So they're releasing harsh judgments. They are releasing harsh judgments that were placed on them, that they have placed on themselves, or other people that have placed these judgments on them. And I do definitely feel a lot of the divine masculines that are connecting here, or if you're the divine feminine watching, then your divine masculines, they've gone through some issues and traumas with authority figures. So that's why I said father figure, something strong and structured. Okay, where they were, I don't want to say forced, but they were directed with force. And right now, the divine is pouring in tremendous amount of energy for the divine masculines to know that they do have this great inner strength. They have this resilience, that they are strong, and they're stronger beyond what they can believe. So it is time to let go of the past. Okay, I'll show you if you can see that here. Do you see rainbows here? There's rainbows in here. And then there's this lion, and there's freedom, and there's earth right there. So they have the strength. Their coding is here to anchor in strength, courage, happiness, joy, fulfillment on earth. That is their job. That is their mission on earth, to bring in loving strength. Okay, and they have been healers before. A specific message coming in. They have in either past lives, parallel lives, worked with healing arts, healing abilities. They are naturally alchemists. I'm sensing and hearing natural alchemists. So these divine masculines are natural alchemists. They have the ability to transmute the lower energies of anger, resentment, fear, and bring that and change that. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. That's the law of the universe. Energy can only be shifted. So something that's potential, something that's sitting, okay, can when we apply force to it, it becomes kinetic energy, right? There's movement, okay. Just bringing a little bit of physics in here, but that is the law of the universe. And they are natural alchemists to be able to move and shift and mold that lower vibration to something that brings in fulfillment, that brings in hope, that brings in faith. Because right with this strength card, what I'm seeing over here for the divine masculines is in their life, they are wanting to reach for what their heart desires. This is the Nine of Cups, their wish fulfillment, okay? Wishes coming true. So for their wishes to come true, this is what the energy, and they're moving towards what brings them happiness. And the guidance for you, divine masculine, is that you have within you the capacity to bring forth your heart's desire. And what is this heart's desire? Okay, we've got all the elements here. We're getting a ton of elements here. I love that the air element is kind of a little bit hidden, which is good, which means there's a lot of other shifts that are taking place, balancing in the other element. What is the strength here? Look at this, a brand new beginning. Perhaps, and then this is in their life. Then I'm going to look at it how it relates to the lives of the divine feminine. Brand new beginning, Ace of Earth, something that is solid, something that is here and now, okay, something that is materially vibrant, something that is materially open, okay, inflow of abundance. The inflow of abundance in the lives of divine masculines is flowing in now. Message for you, divine masculines, is that continue on this path. Don't back down. You have the courage, you have the strength, and you have all the strength that you need. You've got all the backing you need, which is the crown chakra, to make your dreams a reality, to bring forth a brand new beginning that is going to be abundant, that has the potential. Remember, I just talked about, I did not see this card before I gave you the little bit of the physics things. This has the potential, but this will only move when Archana applies force to it. Okay. So then it becomes a movement energy. I've shifted the energy. This speaks of, I'm giving you this. The divine is handing this to the divine masculines, a brand new beginning, something that's solid. It could be a new job, a promotion. Perhaps there is an opening where they get to come in and speak their heart's truth and show to the divine feminine that this is what they want. Okay, so we'll see what unfolds in the union reading right now, union part. But to me, this is really showing that divine masculines, for you to make this potential energy of this brand new portal that's opening up for you, to open up to something new, is you've got the strength, you've got the courage. Go forth for your dreams. And look at that. I'm not just speaking like that. We got the next card up is the King of Fire, which is Wands energy, which is a spiritual fire. And the King is mastery. You're here to master. You're here to master your spiritual strength. And that is what the clearing is taking place. A reminder for you, divine masculines, when the going gets tough, go back to your spiritual self, connect to your spiritual self. Yoga, perhaps for some of you, connecting in nature walks, sun, connecting to the energy of the sun, to draw in and connect yourself to the core of who you are, is going to help you and assist you in the journey now. Beautiful messages. Thank you, angels. I thank you for making me channel today. I just feel so blessed. This is the time for leap of faith. The divine masculines are considering taking a leap of faith to follow their dreams. And if you're just about considering divine masculines, the message is take a leap of faith. Okay. So I want to just see. Actually, I want to first see a little bit on the Divine Feminine, then I'm going to see how the Divine Masculines are relating to the Divine Feminine. This is a little bit of an excerpt on what's taking place in your life, Divine Masculines. Gonna get the deck ready since I touched it. Now let's look at, let's see, same. Let's do the same. What is taking place in the Divine Feminine's lives right now while her Divine Masculine is going through this, following their heart's desire, the leap of faith, emotions. Okay, so this is the sacral chakra, sacral healing. I'm already sensing before I read is you may be clearing Divine Feminines a lot of the emotions, and this is your realm. Your realm meaning Divine Feminine rules. That's the home of the Divine Feminine, is the emotions, the water, the fluidity. So be mindful. Again, another card number 11 here. This is speaking of his feelings and expression and moods and balance. So I do feel, watch out where you're being moody. Okay, when we say you're being moody, and it's not related to your cycle, okay? I am here talking about how are you feeling? What are your feelings showing to you? So don't hide your feelings, meaning don't suppress the feelings. If there's feelings of anxiety, or feelings of anger, or feelings of hurt, or feelings of sadness, let them emerge, but also see that those are not the only feelings that you own. And then go deeper, go a little bit deeper beneath that, and then look at what are causing those feelings, okay? Is it a sense of worthiness? Is it a sense of someone to come in and make your dreams a reality, or your dreams not coming a reality, or there are traumas that you're releasing? This also speaks of traumas that are held, okay? Sexual traumas, emotional traumas, physical abuse, all of that affects our ability to be sensual, affects our ability to trust. It affects our ability to attract abundance in our life, because that energy center has tears in it. So let's have a look at what types of emotions are the Divine Feminines healing and moving through. Oh, here it is. What is the major theme that the Divine Feminines are integrating? While the Divine Masculines are healing their own primary center, and I do see a movement for the Divine Masculines moving up into the higher realms, into the lighter realms, away from the physicality, connecting with the divine souls. While they're doing that, what are the Divine Feminines integrating? The Chariot, integrating the light and the dark. There is movement, okay? And what I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck, and this is beautiful in this deck, and it shows Radha and Krishna, the eternal lovers, okay? This is the lovers at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. But right now, where you're integrating Divine Feminine is movement. It is really, and in Hindu philosophy, we have Lord Krishna, who is the charioteer, and in this, it's these horses refer to the five senses. You know, the sight will take you somewhere, the smell will take you somewhere, so the feelings will take you, and it's so appropriate with this coming up as the feelings. And this is card number 7. What this is speaking of for you, Divine Feminines, is that you are now taking charge of your emotions. You're bringing balance in your emotional state. So you're not allowing external circumstances to, quote unquote, trigger you. You're watching how your eyes will take you someplace, how your certain feelings will take you a certain direction. There's a certain mindset that happens. You're beginning to bring that part in balance. That's great movement. There's great movement here. Beautiful. Let's look at an energy that the Divine Feminines are working with right now. What is the energy that the Divine Feminine is working with right now? Thank you. Okay, this is beautiful. We got card number 19, Rest and Rejuvenate. So what this is speaking of right now, a 9, and I'm seeing like a few 9s on my screen right now, and that is you're learning that when your emotions are taking you in certain direction, maybe perhaps some of you are feeling overexhausted, overtired, to balance yourself. What you're needing to do, if you're not doing this already, is to rest. Okay, in resting, you learn to center yourself, and you connect to your divine self. So this is part of the growth, part of the learning. So if you're feeling there's not that much movement taking place, right with the movement card is the major energy, and the rest and rejuvenate is another energy. What it's showing to me is that it is through this resting of yourself, resting of your body, resting of your mind, resting of your energy, this great movement, inner movement that's taking place for you. Thank you for the question, Angel. You can keep the question in mind, and you can see what those feelings are, and see what the answer, what the angels are guiding you at this time. What are the energies that the divine feminines are working with in their life right now? Four of Cups, 10 of Wands. That's why. Rest. 10 of Wands is you are completing a cycle in your life, divine feminines, and you're feeling a little bit disenchanted. Again, the emotions. Here's the emotions. Perhaps you're feeling like, when is the divine masculine coming in and offering love? Is he or she going to be just about themselves? Okay, there is a new opportunity coming to you. There is an Ace of Cups coming towards you. Okay, that Ace of Cups doesn't have to be related to your masculine energy, but there is a new emotional birthing. There is a cup of love coming towards you from the divine, from the universe. Perhaps an opportunity in work, perhaps a new emotional birthing. Actually, my weekly readings have reflected that. I did all the weekly readings for the month of August, and I remember the Ace of Cups as coming as one of the main energies for the week. So if you are interested, do watch out the weekly readings, because I just did them a day before, so I remember. And with the 10 of Wands, my dears, divine feminines, there is a lot that you have endured or are going through. And it is time to set those burdens down. And this is ending of a cycle. With the divine masculine energy going through the Fool energy, which is starting the cycle again, I feel like you're doing a lot of mirroring. There is a lot of burdens, excess burdens in your life. You felt very disenchanted and perhaps just very tired. And that's why this rest and rejuvenate. And I can tell you this from personal experience, my dears, is I've been telling people there's been a loss in the family, and I just suddenly felt completely like I just don't have any energy. And I'm like, I still have been sleeping well, so why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling like I barely have the energy to move or to do that? Just enough for some readings for the channel. I'm not doing a whole bunch. I'm not able to get back to people on time. Just readings for the channel, and I want to rest. I'm drinking lots of water. I walk, and I just don't feel like I have this push. And then I realized it's for years. There was like a crescendo taking place with so much of burdens and responsibilities on me, that once this is all gone, this is just like I'm in a new world or in a new place, and I just can't jump now through the hoops to do things. There are so many other things that I no, it's not the matter that do I answer free questions. That's a very specific question you're asking. I want to save the question for the end when I'm doing that. Of course, I answer free questions. I don't expect people to do super chats and money, my dears. But I am doing a general reading, so I'd like to channel when I'm channeling. So save some of the questions towards the end, because then it breaks my pattern of channeling. And then you can ask me a question. But do write it. It's not that I do answer questions, but if I read what the questions are coming, now that breaks my flow. So what I'm saying over here is, I hope you understand this. So what I'm saying over here is that divine feminines is that's where this rest and rejuvenation is coming in. That honor yourself and honor the place where you are right now. Okay, honor the place where you are. And know that if you are needing to rest and rejuvenate, okay, if you are needing to rest and rejuvenate, then do that. because there is great movement that's taking place. Because as you're resting your emotional body, your divine masculine, when you're holding the space of rest and rejuvenation, you're holding the space of calm, then your divine masculine, who can feel your energy, right, is now stepping in their power, okay? Because you're resting. You understand, right? There's not movement taking place within you in that way. And you're holding a calm water space, fluid energy for the divine feminines. The divine masculines, if you look at your divine counterparts, energies over here is they're moving towards their wish fulfillment. They're moving towards grounding something in their life, perhaps grounding this connection, or finding a job, or up leveling in their career, because they wanna come to a place of stability where a divine masculine, quote unquote, takes care. And it's not necessarily that, oh, let me take care of you, divine feminine. It is the energy of divinity, is a protector. A masculine energy is a protector. So they are rising in their energy as divine masculines while you're holding the space here. So I will now look at the question that you asked. So will they have love feelings in the future, or is it only going to be sexual feelings towards you? So one of the things that I can say to you as a healer angel is that I would recommend, if you're not meditating, is to sit and meditate and feel what it is that's taking place in your life. For now, if you're connecting with my energy, you're connecting with my reading, so far what I can see that's taking place in their life, if the person you've connected with is your true divine masculine and you are a twin flame, you know that for sure. I can't tell you that. So no reader should be telling you that. That is for your own knowing, okay? Then to me, this is showing that the person that you're connecting with is focusing a lot on building financial structures, rebuilding who they are from inside out, revisiting spirituality. So if there has been just I haven't pulled out cards, if it's just been a sexual connection, then it is for you to see, will it ever happen? So for you, divine feminine angel, in this case, is that you need to focus on your life. We'll see what else is opening up here for you. Meaning, when I say focus on your life, is don't put your life on hold waiting for someone to, quote unquote, grow up to become, let's say, the divine masculine. Doesn't mean they're not encoded with it. There's a lot of potential. This is what they're meant to become. When they choose to do, when they make those guided steps to do, to rise in the power and move beyond sexuality and open. See, sexual energy and connection with our sexual connection is at the lower chakra, which really is where the masculines really connect with feminines. Okay, that's just how God has created the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies. And that's why there's a different relation. Okay, the feminines relate to the masculines in a certain way. So that's why when we say feelings of love, meaning they have to rise above the excesses of the sacral chakra. Perhaps you should consider taking chakra sessions with me. That would be very good. You can email me. I do offer a lot of that. It will help you to understand, and it will help you to grow more as a person, to make yourself more whole. So a lot of the world right now is, and I don't want to detract so much from the divine, the twin flame reading, but just because you mentioned, and it's an important question, what you asked me, Angel, is that in the world right now, there is a lot of focus on sexuality and how you look, and let's connect. And there's a lot of, and I'm going to say it, okay, straight up. I'm going to say it straight up. This is where we are all connecting with. How do you look? Okay, what's your, how much money do you have? Who are the people that you're connecting with? Are you a celebrity? So it's all about what looks good outside. How many followers do I have? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? Where is that sense of connection of the heart? So if you are a twin flame here on earth at this time, the key message right now is that we are anchoring in the vibration of love. Love is here. That is sexuality. Okay. So when the sacral chakra is out of balance, which is what it is in the world, is either it is constricted or it is overexpanded. When it is overexpanded, there is lust, there is alcohol, there is drugs, there is pornography, there is excesses about only thinking about sex, and that's the only thing that we do. When it is restricted, you don't feel good. Okay, you are not able to do things in life. So either ways, this is not a balance. So if the connection is only sexual, it's something for you to see that that person needs to quote unquote grow up and up into the higher chakras, connecting to the divine source. All that is important as a human being. This is part of the learning to enjoy, to be and open up to the senses. I just spoke of, Angel, I talked about the chariot energy, which is controlling our senses, directing our senses to come towards one. Otherwise, like, this looks good, and you're driven in one direction. Or like, wow, this tastes so good, you're driven in another. Then gluttony comes in. Or you're driven by, wow, that looks so beautiful, and you're constantly driven by that. Look at where we're all being driven. There is so to collect that part of the energy, to bring all of that in, is considered a balance. Okay? More on that on my chakra series. So coming back to this, angels, let me do a quick clearing because that was coming from my heart. I'm gonna bring myself back to the twin flame dynamic to see the divine feminine energy right now with a little bit of the disenchantment and a little bit of the overburdening. What else is going on in their life? I'll take one or two more messages, if there's anything else for the divine feminine. Thank you, angels. 5 of water. Okay, all of them are speaking of, and I am seeing the tower card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so divine feminines, you are mirroring the divine masculines. Divine masculines have been getting the tower energy for quite some time now. You're going through a very significant period in your life, divine feminines, okay? With these three energies up, where 4 is speaking of you're disenchanted, you're feeling disillusioned, perhaps in this connection in life, things not coming up, not panning out. And then there's this 5 of water. This is speaking of is you're feeling sadness, back to the emotions, perhaps some regrets, perhaps grief over things that didn't work out. Perhaps with someone you thought was your twin flame. Perhaps that is your twin flame. And at this time, things didn't work out. At this time, union didn't happen. Things didn't go the way you had hoped they would go. And it's creating a lot of emotional instability. Okay. So for those who are connecting here, I am. And I'm seeing number 19 there, and this is 19. So big message again. The angels are telling me to remind you, divine feminines, please rest. Please rest, yes. Okay. I do feel that many of you, and I'm going to say that, many of you are not seeing the positive in a situation. Okay, you're reflecting back on what didn't happen, or what you did, or what you didn't do, what they did, what they didn't do. This is the time. That's why I'm saying, see where the emotions are taking you. It is very, very important, divine feminine. The big message is, and I, more than a reader, I am a healer. So I bring forth those messages. Is that please, dears, rest. Okay, start to look at things from, this is a life experience. This is, you're going through a period. So it's like you're going through this. So you're going through this river, and you're gonna, if you can see the different crystals I have on my plate here, right? So you're looking at, you're traversing this land of different things, and these different emotions are part of your journey. They're not the journey. They're not the only thing. So emotions are speaking and guiding you towards something. There's some healing that needs to take place. Okay, this is what's taking place individually in the divine masculines and the divine feminines. Now let's look at, what I want to do is, I want to look at, what should we do? Let's do this. And then I'll get messages from their higher self to yours. That will be to the end. I do the human aspect of the journey, the human experience of the spiritual journey at the end. I give you the spiritual information first, because if you can bring changes in the spiritual energy, learn the spiritual lessons, union is closer. So I'm not a reader who gives you the physicality first, because that's the last thing. That's the hardest to manifest. Hardest is in the physicality. So I am, as a teacher, I will teach you the right way. And just for those who are here, and if you're new, this channel that I started is out of love. It's not for money. This is not what pays my bills. This is what I do because I love it. All right. So I want to just ask the angels on what is the union energy for the twin flames right now. What will assist them? What's going to help them? What is the guiding force? What is bringing them closer? I'm not going to give you futuristic. There is no such thing as a future. Everything takes place in the now. You bring about this shift now, you begin to see this trickle into the physicality. Okay. So what people are telling you are what will take place in the physicality, but if you don't do anything in the spiritual, trust me, all those things that you probably are reading, and I'm not really being mean, I'm telling you because I listen to other people too. But when I say, why is it not manifesting for me? Do I do a private reading? Do I do this? And I'll tell you what, it is not manifesting in the physicality. It's because there are certain spiritual lessons that I'm still undergoing or I'm still learning. So that needs to take place first. So if we can all start from there, that's the best way to begin. Look at that. And I kept telling you about mastery. Right. Wow, divine masculine energy flowing through me. I am feeling hot. And I don't mean like hot as in sexy hot. I mean, I'm literally feeling warm. Okay. And that happens to me whenever the divine masculine energy flows very strongly through me. Give me a second, okay? Let me cool off. Okay, thank you. A lot of fire. Okay, so the union energy right now is that, because I think I just read, someone wrote here, I feel my twin missing me. Yes, they do. It's so you are holding the ground internally for your twin flame, okay? So here, what I'm seeing is the union energy is beautiful. Look at that, the eagle, the higher perspective. Mastery, you're here on a journey to master. Did I not talk about mastery here for the divine masculines? This is what it is. You're on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. So let go of the past, both of you. And you are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world, okay? And that's why the clearing is taking place in the lives of the divine masculine and the feminine. I love that. You are getting closer towards mastery. I feel like, and that's what this chariot card is. There's great movement I sense is taking place in the twin flame dynamic. And be like that eagle, okay? So get the higher vantage point, get a greater perspective, look at things from a higher perspective. Don't just look at it from one narrow perspective of, is it only gonna be one way or the other? Perhaps, here's something I'm gonna say, and people are just absolutely going to not like this, but I'm gonna say it, is it may be that in this lifetime, you meet your twin, you've connected with your twin, you're on the twin flame journey, and in this lifetime, you are not in physical union the way you would want it to be. Like, okay, we're a husband or husband wife or wife or husband wife, and we have kids and we've got the family and we've got all. It may not happen that way because you're here to break the molds. It may be that you guys are gonna be together as friends, or companions, or a teacher, two teachers coming together. So it could. Does it mean that there is it's platonic? No, the twin flame energy is supercharged, super sexual, super emotional, super spiritual. Everything super, added on to that. Now, the key becomes is to master the element of fire, that passion, the lust, or things like that. And master the element of the mind, which can go completely negative. So master that element, or the emotions that are taking you all over the place, bringing in mastery, or we become super materialistic with the earth element. This is the place for mastery. You are all learning. Thank you, love. Thank you. We are all learning here mastery. So what is the soul lesson that the divine masculines and the feminines are integrating at this time? Indecision. I had seen this in the other deck. I should know that this energy is going to flow. What are we undecided about? Okay. So what I'm seeing over here is there's blocked intuition. Okay, this is what I'm sensing from here, from this indecision card, is the emotions are going for the feminines in a lot of directions. You're feeling like, I don't know what's taking place. Does he or she love me? Do they love me? Does this happen? Why is it happening? Why is this cycle happening? I'm feeling this deep connection. How am I going to make it work? How will it ever pan out? Look at them. They're already in a committed relationship. Will that happen? What will happen? So there's lots of these what ifs, and the questions come, and we start to look at things from a narrow perspective. Grow above that you've met your twin for a reason. The reason you've met for the twin is because your soul has been yearning to merge with and to have a partner show up in your life that reflects to you things that you need to bring healing in, to tell you how whole you are. So think about it, how a parent and a child relationship is, where a child is looking up to the parent at that time for guidance. And then what type of guidance is a parent giving to the child, right? So it's that reflection is what I'm sensing over here. So you're being called at this time, both you, the divine masculines, and the divine feminines, watching ever, is that this is the time for trusting your intuition, not the mind. And that's why a lot of the air element has not shown up as the major part of the reading yet, meaning that sometimes the mind can take us to certain directions. So right now the focus is to master the fire element, to master the passion, to master anger, to master aggression, and to muster up the courage, both. And the second is materialism. How do you relate to the material plane? Okay, to your physical body, to the physicality. How do you go forth for your heart's desire? Is it based on a house that someone else has, or is it based on what I feel is right for me? That is a big lesson. Okay, how do you break the mold through that? Okay, I'm seeing grief at the bottom of the deck. So yes, I am sensing, and this is definitely, I'm feeling definitely in the divine feminine energy, okay, that there is this sense of disappointment. There's this sense of sadness. There's this sense of why this is not taking place. And another energy that came through is happiness, okay, seeing the dolphin energy, which is the 9 of waters here. So right now I feel in both the divine masculine, divine feminine collective, what's going on, there's probably a separation that I'm sensing from all of this, because the divine masculine is trying to find a balance to what brings them happiness. Okay, they are getting aware. This one speaks of, I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. So they're trying to follow the right path. They're choosing happiness. Okay, you need to choose happiness, divine feminines. Okay, there's a lot of emotional healing that I feel is taking place in your life right now. So please rest. Cycles and rhythms. Perfectly aligned for a female, okay? Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Females, this is for females. Honor the cycles of your body, okay? Energy levels and emotions. Back to the emotions. So see how you're related to, how you are relative in the moon cycles. Check out the moon cycles and see, okay? Check out when you have your periods, okay? And I'm just going to say that because it's important to honor that part, to rest, to rejuvenate, to recuperate, to accept the feminine aspects of you and not reject and try to push yourself and do things. So honor all aspects of who you are. These cycles and rhythms are showing you certain growth periods and certain periods where you need to. This one wants to come. What is this? Oh, I said this one wants to come. And it says here, true love. Okay. Is true love. The romantic feelings, there are certain romantic feelings that are opening up in the heart of the divine masculine. And this is being opened by the great divine mother. She's nurturing the divine masculine to follow the heart, to find that strength and courage within, to see the love that they feel and hold for their divine feminine, and to express that. Messages from romance angels for the twins at this time. Any more? Passion. I think we have covered this topic a lot today. Yes, they're allowing the heart and soul to sync with joy. There is definitely passion. There's passion. I feel like there is passion from both the divine masculine to the feminine and feminine to the masculine. However, there's a special message coming here for the divine feminines, darlings. Divine feminines, with all these heavy, intense emotions and burdens as you're resting, your energy is going to rise again. So start to gently be in the rhythm and cycle of the moon. Honor that part of the body, honor that part of the cycle within you, and then start to do things that really make you happy, that really make you happy. That awakens the passion again. Okay. It's important to be passionate about things in life. It doesn't have to be expressed sexually. Passion is about life. Love for life. What is this? Oh, twice over romantic feelings. Did we not get romantic feelings before? The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So, I don't know if I want to pull a lot more tarot. I'll do it. I don't want to make this a super long reading, but what I'm seeing over here right now is that whatever is taking place in either of your lives, divine masculines or feminines, there is a lot of romantic feelings in the heart, okay? There is the romantic feelings, and they are now seeing these feelings with the Nine of Waters and the romantic feelings for the divine masculines. They are seeing, are they real? I mean, are they real towards, I think they're seeking guidance from the universe. They're seeking guidance from high on. They're seeking guidance from, their guides, the source, the spirituality. Is this real? The passion that I feel towards my divine feminine, is it real? So the universe is telling them, the universe is showing them, the universe is teaching them, giving them strength and courage to, perhaps some of the masculines, before they can come towards you, divine feminines, is that they need to strengthen themselves. They may not be the ones where I talked about earlier, where they have got like these huge mansions and blah, 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 and all of that, and all of that. They perhaps, their feelings of unworthiness, because they're divine masculines, okay? So they have to reclaim and reconnect to the element of the earth in a loving, in a spiritual way, to recognize and honor that part, and to rise above the feelings of unworthiness. Perhaps some of them feel like they haven't gone to school, they don't have the right kind of a degree, or they don't have the right kind of the know-how to make things work. Or how are they going to support the divine feminines? Because they would want to support the divine feminines. And so allow for that part of the journey, for the growth, for each person to master the elements. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in this state where, oh, I want this to happen now. If it's not happened now, it's not happening now. You're on a twin flame journey. You want to do that. That's a part of the lesson that divine feminines, you're going to need to honor, to go through if you want to repeat that part of the cycle. Today, I'm giving it as I see it. Okay. Right now, I'm seeing the divine masculines. I have like a soft corner here for the divine masculine energy. I do have soft corner for you, divine feminines, because I'm a divine feminine too. Okay. I'm just telling you that I'm feeling like a lot of beautiful feelings for the masculine energy. That's how my body's feeling inside towards the masculine energy, and that they're really trying to find their beat. Divine feminines, they're trying to find their beat. They're trying to find their strength, their courage, and who they are. Just give them space. You work on you. You work on the emotions. You work on holding the fort, okay? You hold on working that aspect. I think that's beautiful. What I'll do is, this one tends to be a little bit intense. I'll take a couple of more messages for, I was just going to say a couple of more messages for the divine masculines towards the divine feminines. They're going through a portal. We got the world card. I told you they're going through a shift. There is a dimensional shift taking place. After the world card comes the Fool card, which is you begin the journey again. So they're mastery. This is mastery of lessons. That's beautiful. They see you as their world. They want to walk through that world. They want to take that leap of faith. They want to be that charismatic, loving person and show you that they have the strength, the courage, and that they got, not that you want stuff, but that's the only word that I want to say is that they can take care of you, on this earth plane. We're two amazing spiritual beings with a ton of passion and a ton of love. But we want to make it work. We don't have to be without possessions, without attachment to materialism. So they're learning some big lessons here. And there's happiness. They see you as the world. They want to connect with you. Okay? They definitely see you as the world, Divine Feminines. How are they feeling towards the Divine Feminine? How are the Divine Masculines at this time feeling towards the Divine Feminine? Wow. Again, the Strength card twice over. Okay. They feel a very strong bond towards you. They feel like they can be balanced with you, that you bring in harmony within them when they connect with you. And when they're without you, in the physicality, if you've connected with them and then disconnected with them, they feel a little bit, I don't want to say the word lost, but they have to learn that lesson to find that strength for themselves, by themselves, within themselves. They see you and they feel that you are the star, that you are a shining star. No one compares to you. You're their heart's desire. And again, I'm seeing the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is passion. They definitely feel a very, very strong connection towards you. They feel like destiny brought the two of you together. They feel a very, very strong bond with you. They've really learned some lessons in that. What are the intentions towards the Divine Feminines now? Be patient. They are nurturing themselves, the Seven of Pentacles. They're nurturing themselves. They're growing themselves. They are stabilizing themselves. No more in and out of energy. This is the energy of commitment. This is the energy. Patience is the key. So patience is the key, meaning it was the hardest virtue for me, was patience. I'm getting better at it. No, angels, I'm getting better at becoming patient. I become quite patient, relatively speaking. So I do feel that their intentions towards you are very beautiful, powerful, clear, but they may not show all, tell all. So they're patiently waiting, I feel, for the right moment to speak and share with you. Let's see, what is this? Wow, that's why. That is why. That is why. That is why. Why is why, Archana? What are you saying? That is why. What are you saying, Archana? That is why. Why I'm saying that is, if I can read you, that you could book a personal reading, dear. Here it is. That is why I'm seeing love and romance here. Look at that. That's why I said being patient towards expressing their love. They have all these, this is a conscious expression. Romance, feelings of romance, an expression of romance, expression of that love, not in a sexual way, is a conscious expression of how I see you, how I feel for you. I feel you're very important. I see you as a star. I honor you. Those are feelings in the heart center. Okay, so this is not related to the sexual energy, right? So that's beautiful. They've got feelings of love and romance. There is passion, but you've got to be patient. Again, I'm seeing mirroring here at the bottom of the deck. I'm seeing the Chariot card. I'm not feeling drawn to pull from this deck today. That's beautiful. And for my Divine Masculines watching, what is any extra messages for the Divine Feminine on how she's seeing the Divine Masculine at this time? Okay, the Divine Masculine is now rocking. Wow. Divine Masculine wants this new love. She wants this Ace of Cups. She's seeing the Divine Masculine as the one. Is the Divine Masculine going to bring forth this love? She is seeing that she feels super passionate. She feels all this passion. She feels all of this energy, positivity, inspiration, intuition. She feels like on top of the world, okay? This is how she's feeling towards her masculine. And that's perhaps why you're feeling all this burden. You're feeling like disappointed. You're feeling like, when is this happening? When are they, quote unquote, either going to grow up or get their, quote unquote, their act together or come towards me? This is part of the journey. Don't wait for the destination of when the two of you are going to be together, okay? It may be a month, it may be a week, it may be a year, it may be 10 years, okay? So it just depends upon each of you on what you have designed in your own journey. I do see that's beautiful. You do want that Ace of Cups. You do want that happiness. Okay, what are your intentions towards the divine masculines as of now? Okay, thank you, angels. Wow. We have the Lovers. Your intentions are coming together, but this is also the energy of a big heartfelt decision. Decision, and we got the indecision card here. Okay, how are you feeling? Like now, your intentions are, I'm going to trust this, and I'm seeing sevens on my screen right now. So I am sensing that it is time for you, divine feminines, to completely release that part of the journey, surrender that part of the journey, and take that leap of faith into your own life, and just dive into your life, whether the masculine is there or not. If the masculine comes in, excellent. If the masculine doesn't come in, you continue living your life, excellent. Okay, so this is that energy that I surrender. This is my heart's desire. The dear universe, this is my heart's desire. This is my divine masculine. I want to be in the physicality, experience the conscious love, the romance, the love, the strong sexual connection, emotional connection, mental connection, spiritual connection with my twin flame. Will this happen? Will this happen? Will this happen? And then you release, and then you let go. Okay, so there's a big learning and the lesson. So this is the time for camaraderie. This is the time for coming together with Three of Cups. To me, your intentions are, I am going to celebrate with my girlfriends or with my boyfriends. I don't want to say boyfriends as in, meaning my tribe. That's the feeling I'm getting. Like, I want to celebrate with my tribe. I'm going to go hang out with my tribe. I'm going to go have fun. This is my life. So that's, I feel like the decision that you've made right now, divine feminines, is that I choose me. I choose me. And when this love is meant to show up in my life, I'll open my arms to receive it. But I'm not going to physically wait and not live my life and say, perhaps they'll getting their act together. Maybe I'll wait a month and then I'll do that. There's no sitting and waiting around. Life is now. We don't know if we're going to be alive later in the evening or not. Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles just randomly showing up for me. So this is definitely feeling like the divine feminine energy where you're feeling a little bit anxious and just kind of stressed about when this past love connection is coming to you. Just hold on, trust yourself, and live your full life. Okay? What we are going to do is pull some messages of love from here and see what the divine masculine or the divine feminine would want to say to you. So I'm going to say, see, these are the messages from your divine counterpart to you at this time. Messages from one divine counterpart to the other. Masculine to the feminine, feminine to the masculine. Passion, 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 passion. And I see new love at the bottom of the deck. So there is passion. Your divine masculine or the divine feminine wants you to know, divine counterpart, that follow your own passion, follow what brings you like tremendous oomph and joy, and something that makes you really want to jump with joy. You try that, okay? And one counterpart wants the other to know that there are children in this relationship right now. Perhaps one of you has children, both of you have children, and that is kind of impacting the situation of you coming together in the physicality right now, okay? Finances, okay? Did I not say the divine masculines are working on finances. So financial challenges are affecting this connection at this time. So live your own life for now. And your twin has come into your life for a reason. Oh my God. I don't like to show this card because everybody then asks me. Should I show it? Okay. It says here twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. And I do feel that these two energies are very important for you to learn and to know, divine masculines and feminine. Forgiveness, it's not just within the connection. Forgive the things that are taking place in your life. For the feminines, the masculines that have been less than, the masculines, whether it's father figure, other men, authority figures, male or females who have embodied a strong masculine aggressive energy, I do feel that there are traumas related with that. Okay? There are traumas related with that. And your heart has to be completely cleansed with a lot of that trauma because you're anchoring in the vibration of love. You're anchoring in the vibration of I let go of the past. And I'm willing to grow from that trauma and bring healing in. And as I bring healing in, you're bringing healing in into the collective consciousness, divine feminines. So forgiveness is very important. Forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of people in your life, and your divine masculine and your divine masculine. And for the divine masculines, the same energy, the same feelings. It is time to forgive. Forgive your father. Forgive your father figure. Forgive your people in your life who have told you that you're not good enough. People who have cheated on you, deceived you. It's time to start afresh, divine masculines. Forgiving yourself and another is going to help you move forward in this divine connection. This is a spiritual connection here. This is what it's saying. The person is here in your life for a spiritual lesson. So whether you guys are going to come together, only time will tell. You know the Emiya song, time will tell, time will tell, time will tell. Only time. That's ringing in my head. Only time. Will this happen? I don't know. I can't say that for anybody. But I want to. No, I'm not wanting you. I'm not saying that to the collective, to all the people watching this reading. I want you. No, this is a divine counterpart saying to you, I want you. Okay, enough of the fun and jokes. I'm almost ending the reading, guys. Thank you, Tracy. What a beautiful, beautiful message. I appreciate it. For any personal questions, kindly book a personal reading with me. Whenever I do the live sessions, it's for really showing the collective reading instead of me recording it. And then I'll glance up to look at some questions. Some messages that the divine counterpart would like for you to know, whoever is watching, feminine or masculine, something that they're not able to share, something they haven't said, something they would want to. Any more? Okay. So we are back to the I want you, 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 I want you. Okay, I'm going to read that at the end. I'm afraid to contact you from one divine counterpart to the other. And I feel like it's because they're going through a lot of shifts. So if it's the masculine saying to the feminine, it is the fears. And at this point, I do feel that the divine masculines, this is definitely, I'm feeling a message from the masculine to the feminine, is that the fears are because they're trying to get a footing for themselves and find that strength to they put you on a pedestal, I feel, divine feminines. And for that, they want to be quote unquote worthy. They want to come in, they want to be able to make these love offers and, provide for you, take care of you, love on you, and grow with you here. That's the wish fulfillment. But this is the time that they are working through mastery. I want to tell you how I feel. We already said what are the intentions. There's a lot of romance. Be patient, okay? I do feel this is from the masculine to the feminine. And that's where the feminine is feeling a little bit disenchanted. And why are they not speaking up? Why are they not sharing their feelings? It's because they're going through a big change. They've gone through a lot of tower moments. So I do feel like something will take place suddenly because I did see the tower energy. Okay. And I do, there's a message that's coming in from one counterpart to the other. And they want you to know that you came closer than anyone, meaning they feel so close to you. Oh, what's that song? I feel so close to you. Oh my God, that's not the lyrics. That's not the tune for that song. Feel so close to you. Why? Dear angels, I sometimes feel so stupid. Because all these songs that just start playing in my head, and then I can't remember who the singer is. I can't remember that. Yeah, this is an Arshna thing. I really have to do this. 1 second. I feel if this were a live session where you guys could talk to me, you could tell me what is this song? I feel so close to you. Who is the singer? Yes, Calvin Harris. Yes. This is the song that's coming to me. Meaning this is what I'm sensing. I'm hearing the divine masculine say that. Let me see. Hopefully, YouTube will not give me a ding. Hold on. Heaven's sake. Yeah. Let's see this. This is a song that I'm feeling. That's what they're saying. You came closer than anyone else. I want to tell you how I feel. It was my fault to you right now. Yeah, that was a song that was coming. It's a force field. Yes, it's a spiritual lesson. Like a wolf. Yeah, that's the song. That was coming to me. Now that's what I'm feeling, the divine masculine wanting to share that with you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Something that took place between the two of you, and they put the blame on you, but now they're owning up. That's what it is. You're owning up. So forgive. Oh, did I not say that this is a spiritual connection that's taking place here? And it says here, I'm grateful for the spiritual connection. I'm grateful for the spiritual lessons that is taking place. It's very synchronistic reading. And the final message here is, I want you. They do desire you. The masculines desire the feminines desire the masculines. But there are lessons to anchor in this vibration. I shall close the reading with a final few love messages. And four. Let's see. First one up is, look at this one, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Give space. That's why I said Divine Feminine, focus on your life right now. Okay. I played the Calvin Harris song also. They feel so close to you. And then they say, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Because the twins are always connected in the heart. So feel that connection in there. So look deep within your heart and you're going to feel that love. Feel that love. They do want to express that in the physicality, but be patient. Oh, romance. I've got so many romance cards here. We got this right here, the Knight of Cups, full of romance. And I'm seeing here, romance. So romantic, and we got romantic feelings here. Okay, oh, and oh my God. This is so funny. And I have to end the reading now. This is hilariously funny in a good way. Like, how many cards have we did a full spiel on passion and everything. All these cards are passion. And again, we got passion here. Okay. It's a magnetic and seductive quality that surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. So this to me really feels like for the divine feminines that be in your power, be in your knowing, you're clearing these emotions, you're clearing the sacral chakra, which is the energy center I talked about, the emotions and sensuality and sexuality, all of it, and how you're relating to that. So, oh, definitely there is a passionate connection. Yes! Oh God, what has come over me? Twin flames? What kind of messages? What kind of energy is running through me? Oh my God, calm down, Archana. This is a public forum. Generally, my friends see me act all this crazy. I'm generally a little bit more controlled in public eye. But the real me is silly, goofy, masculine, feminine, sensual, sexy. It'll just come out at weird times. Okay, final 2 messages for the people. Then I gotta let them all go. Okay, rest. Okay, definitely, divine feminines, you've been working hard. We got the 10 of fire, rest, 4 of cups. Please go rest, okay? Rest and rejuvenate. I actually went to the beach, so I posted some beach pictures for you guys. That was amazingly relaxing. What is this? Self-employment. So if some of you are considering, and maybe it's the divine masculines, or even considering shifting a job or wanting to start something new, I do feel that's why this passion card is coming. Okay, jokes apart. This passion card is coming up again and again. It's that to tap into the energy of what makes your heart sing and what gives you that oomph, what gives you that fire is to, you're a born entrepreneur, okay? You've got magic around you. So what you start is going to bring in perhaps there's a new venture that's in your mind, masculine or the feminines, okay? And empowerment. I started the reading with empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize with the strength card and the sun card. Thank you. There was a confirmation there. I'll take one more message from here. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Okay, I love this. Okay, I absolutely love this. This is the time to dive into what you love, and this is the time for you to dive into what you love to do, masculines and feminines. All right, and nurture yourself, divine feminines, when you're feeling tired, exhausted, when you're around people, or you do some things, take time to rest because it's important because there's something big that's taking place. All right, you have a lot of manifesting energy around you, masculines and feminines, okay? Because you are connected. You guys are connected. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of love. Whether it has been expressed or not, I've tapped into the higher self to tell you how they feel, okay? I even played Calvin Harris' song here for you, okay? So given all of that, you've got a lot of magic, okay? Let the magic unfold. Where's my divine feminine? I already got that. Final message. And then we close the reading. Yes, Tracy. Passion, and more passion. Okay, about time that arose in me. Generally, it rises high because I'm always high charge. These days, I've been in the rest and rejuvenate. That's why I'm sharing that with you, divine feminines, that I was telling someone that I've been just very, very exhausted. So I want the beach. I want to rest. Maybe want to get a massage. I just want to watch a movie, eat good foods. I don't want to cook. I want to go out and eat. That's just not like me like that, to not have an agenda. And I can see why, because there is a big manifestation. And there's going to be, God's giving Archana the time to rest before the firecracker takes off. All right, there we go. Divine alchemy. There's going to be a final message. I got lots of twos on my screen right now, and it says move beyond the current challenges, focus on what you desire. That's where the desires are coming in. This is not the desire to copulate. Where do these words come from? With the masculine or the feminine. This is the follow your dreams and desires in your life on what makes you happy and sharpens you, having fun with your community, creating a tribe, using that passionate energy, the sexual energy, which is our life force energy, which is our driving energy, which you can thrive in, right? You thrive with that energy and use that to express through the throat chakra, through projects, through entrepreneurship, through bringing about things, okay? So it's important right now to focus on that aspect of your life. Oh, I hope this is not going to be deleted. I generally say goodbye, and I don't know why it takes like 24 hours for it to come. I hope it doesn't get deleted, because that's the reason I do a live reading, because it's a different energy that comes out when I'm doing a live reading. I've already done a Divine Feminine, and you'll definitely see the Divine Masculine reading. So with this long reading with lots of things taking place, and I did say we're manifesting. I don't just speak like that. I'm connected to the spiritual realm all the time. We've got Goddess Isis coming through, and it's magic manifesting. Your dreams, your visions, and goals are becoming a reality. I shall repeat before I end. Your dreams, your visions, and goals are becoming a reality. So stay focused on your task. Stay focused. Take the higher vision. Take the higher road. You are on this great big journey. Okay, let go of the past, and it's time to soar. You're the master. You're going to be the leader. You're going to lead the way, create the new way. You're going to come together. I'm sensing a coming together of this eternal love, and I see that for you. So I send you all love and light and much happiness and much joy. And I'll talk to you soon. I love you much. This is Ashna here for Divine Soul Resonance. Take care. Bye.